We're upset about this, and we don't think it should have went down this way. We don't think it should have happened this way. I don't feel like my son got justice.
It's a story we brought you last week on CBS 42 News. A mother devastated that her son's killer was granted parole after serving only 8 years of a 24-year sentence. Today, Ricky Sanders was released from prison. Hello, I'm Jim Dunaway.
I'm Sherry Jackson. Sanders shot a man in cold blood in 2003. CBS 42 News reporter Jamie Ostroff sat down with the convicted killer just hours after his release. She joins us now in the newsroom with his exclusive story. Jamie?
Sherry, 13 years ago, Ricky Sanders killed his ex-brother-in-law, Ricky McGuffey. On his first day out of prison, Sanders had a lot of things to talk about. His innocence was not one of those things, but this is mostly a story about how two hurting families can heal in the wake of a tragic crime.
8 hard years in prison. Believe me, people say, 3 hots in a cot, and it ain't like that. It's a whole different world.
A world that changed for a lot of people on an autumn day in 2003 when Ricky McGuffey was killed. McGuffey had a rough relationship with Ricky Sanders since the early 90s when he was married to Sanders' sister.
My sister got to telling me that he was being, mean to her, abusive to her and everything.
McGuffey would eventually go to prison on unrelated charges. After his release in 2003, he moved in with Sanders' ex-wife.
I called one day and my daughter answered the phone, and she was 4 years old at the time. And she told me that McGuffey had hurt her.
Ricky Sanders snapped.
When something like that happens to a person and you just, you don't have no control.
His mother within earshot.
He was gone. And I said, son, please, please put the gun down.
His niece without a father.
I was in shock. I couldn't move.
But it was that niece who would attend the parole hearing of the man who took her father's life and ask for his release.
And I wanted to be able to give my little cousin, she's like my little sister, I wanted to give her dad back. I mean, I struggle without having my father every day, but I just can't bear to see her struggle anymore. And I just wanted to do the right thing. I felt like I did the right thing.
Now Sanders is back with his daughter the day before her birthday. But since he went to prison, he says there's another relationship he's focused on.
If you ain't 100% with God, you can let the devil sway you into some bad things, and that's basically what happened, with the situation. If I'd have been closer to God, I would have never did what I did. I would have searched for a totally different way. I would have never handled things like that.
And he has a message for McGuffey's family.
I hope that Debbie can, forgive me and the rest of her family. I pray to God that they will one day.
For more background on this story, including my interview with McGuffey's mother, head to our website, WIAT.com. In the newsroom, Jamie Ostroff, CBS 42 News.